Vanek's controlling this pretty poorly, and so many SCVs died, and he should have held those SCVs back to mass repair the bunkers, and then forced Squorm to fight there. And while Squorm has lost all of his Colossi, I don't know if he has enough, or I don't know if Vanek has enough to deal with this many Stalkers.
I think so with the last production cycle of Marines that just popped
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, but maybe not. If only there's the War Prism. Now he's going to be able to reinforce. Maybe there he goes. The factory is okay, being repaired. I thought it was dying still. It's not. The third command center has completed. A ton of SCVs, like you said, have died, and the Nexus for Squorm in his expansion has been remade. He has no SCV, or rather no probes there, and he's got a lot of Stalkers that he warped in back home that are coming down to join the attack pretty soon. This Marine's still getting great information for Vanek controlling the Xel'Naga. Squorm really should have checked that before. Let's see, we've got 2, 4, 6 different barracks producing troops, and I really don't think Squorm can win this attack as his scan, is almost wasted, barely kills the Observer.
Yeah, now the one advantage Squorm does have in this situation is that he has 1-1 and his opponent is on 0 upgrades. But that said, engaging up into 2 bunkers with only Stalkers against a stimmed Bio Ball, at this point I don't think it's going to work. It might have worked 2 minutes ago when he still had 20 Stalkers and his opponent was on like 5 Marauders and 13 Marines. But at this point, he can't engage into this, and Vanek might be able to stim out there and just kind of wipe out this army.
Yeah, it's starting to get to that point for Squorm that is really dangerous. He ought to retreat, maybe leave 1 Stalker to spy. He still hasn't done Blink because he hasn't finished up his Twilight Council. He's just now finished his Robo-Bay. He looks like he failed to notice that it was destroyed. And he's probably been spamming that key and is wondering why he doesn't have more Colossi right now. He's got a second Robo-Bay going down. And here we go. The stim that you were talking about goes down and Squorm pulls away.
Yeah.
Fairly quickly.
Squorm really can't do anything at all about this. And especially with the concussive shells, Vanek can kill a lot of this retreating army for free. But that said, he's stimming up a lot of his army and he only has 1 medevac to heal. So if he overextends, Squorm might be able to do a counterpunch and potentially kill this army with the Colossi that are coming out quite soon.
Oh, I don't know. He should not engage right here. Squorm, no! Oh, Squorm's going to lose all these Stalkers and quite potentially the game as the second medevac shows up just in time. Vanek really does love that stim button. Oh my goodness, his Marines and Marauders are hurt a lot. The Nexus goes down. He was injured from earlier. And, wow, Squorm is just taking a beating, and he didn't need to sacrifice half his army like he did earlier. And then he sacrificed another bit. And if he had just waited and warped in and engaged all together, he probably could have just sacrificed his third.
GG, I think. Like you won the game. I think. No, I'm going to keep going, man. So
the Colossus is in, though, and he's going to be able to actually push this back. So he says GG, but it's not quite finished just yet, seeing as Vanek lost all those SCVs. Oh, no, and he's done the same thing as before.
Oh man, this is Achilles' heel, man. He does not check for that idle worker pop-up often enough. But let's see, let's take a look at the army count. 17 Marauders and 22 Marines. I'm pretty sure that can deal with 13 Stalkers and 2 Colossi, so I hope Squorm pulls back at this point. He can't win here, especially, he doesn't even have Blink. Like, if he had Blink, he might have a chance. Well, actually, no, he still wouldn't have a chance. He's just going to get bear mauled to death.
Now the smiley face comes out of Squorm.
Yeah.
I like that good manner out of him. I really, though, going back to those engagements, number 1, he should have left sooner. Number 2, he didn't need to take the engagement that he decided to. He could have sacrificed his third and been pretty much still on par economically. And then he could have just waited for 2 warp-in cycles and crushed Vanek's army. And then it's a reverse of what we just saw. He gets to counterattack and probably at least deny the third for Vanek again. And then we're back into more or less even level game. And that's purely because he took suboptimal engagement.
Yeah, he didn't engage super well. Vanek was ahead as far as the economy game goes for pretty much the entire game. So that was a huge benefit to him. Vanek just kind of played better, to be honest. Not too much else to say.
And on that note, let's wrap up this VOD. That is the end of the semifinals of Good as Gold number 45. Tune into the next VOD or keep viewing us if you're live for the grand finals of Good as Gold number 45 and find out who will go up against Vanek for that glorious first place prize of imaginary gold.